that behind me? Rainbows. That's a good sign, isn't it? Today I want to talk about how to learn anything, literally anything. Of course, I'm sitting here at the college, and that's definitely one way to learn something that you're interested in, or even a tech school. There's so many other ways to learn, and one of my favorite ways is traveling. You learn all kinds of things from different people, different cultures, especially if you're traveling overseas, but even within your own country, different regions have their own type of food, maybe different dialects, and it can be quite interesting. Another great way is being an apprentice or volunteer or just getting a job in a field that you find interesting. Doesn't mean you have to do that job forever. It could be something as simple as working at the library, volunteering at the library, or at the hospital. Maybe you're interested in the medical field, but you're not quite sure which area. So you volunteer at the hospital and see if you can get moved around to different departments. And that kind of will give you ideas of what you like or what you don't like. Sometimes we just want to learn how to do a little plumbing, just for your own sake, for your own home and your own bathroom. You don't want to be a plumber. It doesn't hurt to hang out with a plumber and say, hey, I'm going to volunteer my time. If you don't mind me hanging out with you, I'll help you out. You want to teach me something? Great way to learn. And of course, my very favorite, and as mentioned in another video, the internet. Like I said in another video, it's like better than a magic 8-ball. The internet, you can find any answer. It's important that you know how to find the answers on the internet. Go to the search box and you type in your question. Just like you would ask that magic 8-ball. You ask a question and then it gives you your answer. Yes, no, or maybe. But in this case, you get a lot more information from the internet just by you typing in the question. And make sure the keywords in your question are in there. Make sure you're as specific as you can, and then the better answers you get. You could do that with the Google, or my very favorite is going to YouTube. I learn everything on YouTube these days, from changing a light bulb in my dryer to the refrigerator to how to edit my videos. Thank God for that, because there's no way I would know how to figure out the software without the tutorials. The very last thing I wanted to say was listening is probably the best way I've ever learned, was because I've learned things I didn't expect to learn, or I wasn't searching or going out looking to learn these things. I've got all kinds of things rattling in this brain of mine from things that people have taught me that I had no intention of learning. But I listened and I was open-minded. Being open-minded is so important, because if you close your mind off and you're like, I don't want to know about this, I don't want to learn, you won't. And just being open to things and learning different things in different ways that you're not comfortable with, just go with it. Maybe you won't learn something. Maybe you will. Most likely something's gonna set and stay in your head. Most likely be able to use it at some time in your life. By just staying open-minded, you're gonna learn all kinds of things, even the ones you didn't want to learn, you didn't think you needed to learn. I think it's better to listen than to talk, because you learn so much. I've learned that from Rick. Rick, I talk a whole lot more than he does, but he listens to everything. You might not think he's listening, but he hears and listens to everything, and he knows so much. That man is like full of information. I always am shocked and surprised by the amount of things he knows. I'm like, where did you learn that? Rick truly inspires me by watching him. I learn from him by remembering to try to listen more and not talk so much. Hard to do when you have a YouTube channel. You know, also, I got to add this in. Listen to old people. They are so full of wisdom. Do not think because your grandma or old neighbor is saying something that they don't know what they're talking about. They know more than anybody. Maybe not about technology, but they know about life. And life teaches you lessons that might help you in different aspects of your life. You'll be truly amazed by it. Listen to the old people. Volunteer and go talk to some old people who might be alone and like your company, and you'll be happy you did. Just something to think about. Well, I'm enjoying this beautiful day here waiting for Willow at the college, and appreciate you watching. Thumbs up if you like. Please share, and I'll see you next time.